Nobody ever thought their way to success. Nobody ever hoped their way to success. Nobody ever wrote goals on a planner to success. They acted. Action is what attracts. It's the action. It's the movement. People need to hear your story. People need to see your vision. And when you learn to communicate, you pass it on to others, and you help so many people make a difference in the world. So let your dream come out and learn how to communicate it with excellence. Thank you very much. My name is John. I'm your friend. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for being with us this afternoon joining us on our live Q&A session. My name is Gideon Degbe, and I am here with Emmaline. Emmaline is the CEO of ICS Africa and a John Maxwell certified coach. And this afternoon, we are bringing you all the answers you are asking yourself about Live2Lead Ghana 2025. So I don't think I would want to waste much time, but I'm just going to leave the floor to Emmaline to tell us a bit about herself, how she joined the Maxwell leadership, team, and how the experience is going so far, especially having been part of Live2Lead for the past, 8 years. Emmaline, tell us a little bit about yourself and your, motivation for joining the Maxwell and your Maxwell leadership team, and then your experience about Live2Lead so far.
Okay, thank you, Gideon, for this awesome opportunity. I am so excited. We just have about 4 weeks and some days away to one of the world's leading events that happens everywhere in the world. Live2Lead Conference 2025 is here, and we are not backing out on our standards, on our level of excellence, level of impartation. It's all about the experience, actually. John C. Maxwell, the leading voice to leadership transformation, is doing this vis-a-vis his partners all around the world. And I'm so glad to be partnering with Samuel Ayim, who is one of the directors of the Maxwell leadership team. And my name is Emmaline Datey, like you said, CEO of ICS Africa, an emerging, and I would say leading, in my own right, an African business and event solutions company. We are here in Africa for Africans. We believe in transformation and anything you do as far as you're trying to make an impact in the country. And being a John Maxwell fan since 2000, the moment I got to know that he has a certification process for those of us that believe in his values, I did not even waste any time. So in 2017, I got certified, and then I joined Samuel, Kutsera, Dr. Pebi, who were the ones who brought Live2Lead to Ghana. I joined them as an MC. I think that was 2 years before COVID or so. So probably 2016, 2017 or 2018.
Yeah.
As an MC, I wasn't a partner to the event at that time. So it was.
But that should be around the first time they started Live2Lead.
No. I don't think so. I don't think so. They had started Live2Lead, I think, 3 years or so before I joined.
Okay.
Yes. 3 or 2 years before I joined. So I was just an MC. I wasn't involved in planning and anything. Just enjoyed leading people to have a wonderful experience with my co-hosts. And then I think in either 2021 or 2022, Mr. Yim invited me to join as a partner, not just as a host. And I saw it an honor, to be part of those that would, create the event experience for Africans that are passionate about leadership transformation, either as an individual or as an organization or as a public servant. And so we joined, and then I remain one of the hosts. I told him, as long as the Lord has given permission to be in this world, I will remain the host of this event till I say I don't want to do it again. So I am a corporate MC, but I don't MC every event. I do so many things. If I decide to do corporate events event MC to all the things I do, I don't think I can survive. But for Live2Lead, every year I'm on. So my inspiration for being part of Live2Lead is basically to lend my voice to what the master believes in.
Okay.
Leadership is what drives change. We rise and fall because of leadership. Leadership determines how far we go in life. There is nothing that can change, nothing would be done without leadership. And I am a passionate leadership coach, a passionate leadership enthusiast, a leadership strategist. There is no way I will not be part of this movement. And because of the things I do, I'm a people-oriented person. And I believe in helping people to identify their potential, which is what John Maxwell always teaches. Identify your potential, maximize it, and then give it to others. Because the more you give yourself to others, guess what, Gideon? The world becomes a better place. You and I know what Africa is suffering today. The lack of leadership in our systems. It is horrible. To God be the glory. Some people are getting it right. This year, we are even looking forward to inviting more people from the public service, because we cannot always stay away from the government. We are in this country, whether we like it or not, the laws are made by the government.
Exactly.
You cannot rise above the level of leadership of your country. That is the truth of the matter. Where the level of leadership is in the country, that is where you get to. It does not, however, mean that you cannot prosper in spite of it. That is why John Maxwell teaches the abundance mindset. Wherever you find yourself, it's not about the environment, but it's about your internal environment, not external environment. How are you processing what is going on around you? What do you envision for yourself and your team? What kind of example do you want to be? Are you part of the problem, or you are creating a solution to the problem? And that is what Live2Lead is all about. Being a solution to the problem we are facing. We are not here to name and shame. We're not here to play blame games. We are only here to help to navigate a certain chart, that will lead us to the very place that we belong to. Africa is a center for transformation. Trust me. And the whole world knows that Africa is the place to be. But who best than us to make sure Africa really, in reality, is the place to be? This is us, my brother. That is why we are doing what we do.
This is excellent. This is excellent. And I love the vibe. I love the energy and the motivation behind joining the Maxwell team. And this is absolutely excellent. Now, if you're out there, you are watching us either live or you have the chance to watch us later after this session, I want to encourage you to just take time, visit our Live2Lead website and have a look at all the beautiful, nice, and excellent things we have, and just have a feel of what is coming to your way in October 2025. So Emma, today is all about asking questions, in fact, answering questions that our participants are having in their mind. And some people are in doubt, they are not sure the value Live2Lead is adding to their lives, and they are not sure even if they should come. They don't know the caliber of people that are attending. Tell us, for someone hearing about Live2Lead for the first time, how would you describe it in a simple way to them? How would you describe Live2Lead?
Listen, Gideon, honestly speaking, Live2Lead is such it's a game changer. Number one, you will hear things, you'll be like, does such information exist? the kind of knowledge, the kind of wisdom that we get from our ace speakers, forget about it. I remember when I joined Live2Lead, we had Gifty Auntie on and a husband. I remember we had Andrew Techi Zipe of Zipe. I remember, oh my God, Professor the first cardio surgeon in Ghana.
Okay. Yeah.
Dr. Frimpong.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That should be.
Yeah. And then
Live2Lead was rich. It was rich. It's always been rich. My first time was last year, and I was.
Oh, you just joined last year. Oh,
that was my first, and it was.
Sorry for you.
It took me off when I listened to David Dote, and I'm like, wow.
That's
and
man.
Then Penny was talking about his life and all the
goodness.
changing.
The AB and David managing partner.
Oh wow.
That man. See, by popular request, they asked him again for this year. That guy. That man, listen, if you missed it last year, I beg you. It is only 2,500 CDs for in-person and ability to watch the replay in 5 days. Like you have 5 days to rewatch. Or 1,000 CDs if you cannot make it to Accra online with the same 5 days to for a red broker. Like you cannot miss this. Unfortunately, after 5 days, you won't find it on YouTube. You won't find it anywhere again.
Yeah,
that's strictly by attendance, and whatever you get there is finished.
Yeah.
This year, we've decided to be bolder. We've decided to go a top notch higher to bring you the one and only Sam Jonah. You want to miss it again? Like, no, your family people have to be doing for you to miss it.
Imagine having Sam Jonah in a room, and imagine shaking his hand. This is an opportunity to even, get around him and say something nice about yourself and something nice about him. And, you've heard his name several times. It's time for you to meet him in person.
I said, will you get?
Yeah.
Will you get? We've heard his name. Some of us have heard his name, by the special grace of God. Come October 4th, we're going to see him live and colored in Jesus' name. Nothing is going to stop it. Like, it is something I personally am looking forward to hosting him. I'm looking forward to Dr. Pebi, but Dr. Pebi's excellent way of, bringing out information from and the one-on-one session, obviously. It's going to be with Dr. Pebi, one of Ghana's leading medical practitioners in the country. And the man who is passionate about digital reading and having a library, to ensure children are not left out of digital literacy. Listen, he's gonna be having a one-on-one with Sam Jonah. Is it Dr. Sam Jonah? I can't remember what title he has, but the point
says Sam Jonah.
Says Sam, but he's knighted.
Says Sam Jonah.
Says we have to give him that respect. Says Sam Jonah. You want to know how he started. You want to understand his journey. In Africa, we see a lot of people who have made it in life. And I don't think success is just about money.
No.
I believe success is about impact. However, whatever amount you have in your account, it's not my problem. But the lives you have changed through who you are and what you have, that is success. And John Maxwell that is how John Maxwell describes success, which I think is true. And I believe it's true. I want to garner information from him. Like, what inspired him to get to where he is? How did he use his challenges to navigate and become who he is? How is this? Glory is heavy. What makes him keep going? Why has he not packed his baggages and gone outside the country, stay in the West? And why he dare to remain in Africa and make the impact he's making? And these are many more. I personally want to know from him, a leading leader, and obviously I want to sit under the wisdom of Mr. David. I want to hear again, because last year we couldn't get enough. We couldn't get enough from him. Like this year, the special grace of God, we are getting from him again.
Myself, I've been hearing about Sam Jonah all the time. We hear Sam Jonah, but this time around, I'm excited that I have the opportunity to even meet him in person. Like shake his hand. That's it, like meeting the person and feeling his presence, because these are people who have made a lot of impact. So being around them alone, it has a great feeling. So I can't wait for 10th October to be part of this excellent leadership conference. Now, someone will say that I've been to several leadership conferences and I've not gotten anything from you. I don't see how this is different from all those other leadership conferences I've been. What would you say to our listeners and those who are doubting whether or not to come? What would you say to them? What makes Live2Lead different from the other leadership conferences?
So this is what I'll say. I think the type of resource persons we bring on board. And I'll tell you this, before we select you to come and speak on our platform, we've done our research about you.
Yeah.
The values, there are so many people in the limelight that we have come to our table, and we need to decide who. We are not saying we are looking for perfect people, but we are very careful that whoever comes on our stage, we don't project someone who comes to say what he or she does not live by.
Exactly.
Do you get it, Gideon?
Yeah.
So
that's why it's even live to lead. You lead it,
step
and then
on
you
that
share.
stage. You are telling the world that you are somebody the world can rely on.
Yeah.
And it means that you are a leader who is not perfect, but you learn from your mistakes. So nobody should get it twisted. There is no leader in this world that is perfect except God. Even Jesus said, "Don't call me good." So who are you? But you are somebody whose weaknesses is rather a stepping stone to greatness. Not somebody who gives an excuse for the weakness. Not somebody who accepts the weakness, but somebody who can come and share. And the vulnerability of it is what is the issue for me.
Yeah.
Our speakers will be so down to earthness level. Gideon, you can testify when we had Mr. Kwame Pionim last year. Oh my goodness. The things you never hear.
Surprised, and I was so astonished about so much he revealed that day.
Come on now. The things we've never heard ever before to inspire us not to give up. My goodness. Live2Lead is the reason why some of us are still pushing. When I joined the John Maxwell team, there's no way I could give myself an excuse. I cannot get to heaven and God will ask me, what you do with your time? I say, oh God, Africa was so difficult. No, it's not possible. God, by God's grace, I have several people who have inspired me, and John Maxwell is part of them. And there's no way, without opportunity he has brought to us, I can't give an excuse. So Live2Lead is an event that will change your life.
Yeah.
It will transform your thinking. Live2Lead is all about raising generational thinkers, not people that are limited by the situation you find yourself in. It's a place where you get to know that there is more to you than what you thought you knew. You understand, Gideon? You don't live there the same. We don't live there ordinary.
Yeah.
We inspire you to know, listen, go back to your office. Go back to your office, to your work. Go back to your marriage. Go back to your family. Go back to your NGO. Go back to your place of worship and be the difference. Be the change you want to see.
This is not just one aspect of an individual's life. This is 360. This is 360. It's not just an
everything.
Aspect of
no. Live2Lead affect your entire life, because the truth is that excellence is not about an aspect of your life. It's about your entirety of your life. You cannot be successful in your workplace and you're failing in your marriage. No, it's not possible. You need to transfer that same level of excellence to your marriage. You cannot succeed in your marriage and fail at work. You get me? You cannot succeed in your marriage, succeed at work, and fail as somebody of impact in society. God has a certain standard for every one of us. And I'll dare say another thing that makes Live2Lead different is that every single one of us are God-filled. We believe in the God factor. We're in a secular world, but God remains supreme. And it's something John Maxwell, those who know him, is a man of God, a pastor, but that man is a businessman. Like, he's a businessman. He does not believe in you being spiritual and being earthly irrelevant. No, there's a 360 balance. But it's when you come to Live2Lead, you won't even know. We don't come there and give you this Christianese format that anybody of any faith can come. We don't make you feel left out. You will even feel like you belong to the family. That is what makes Live2Lead different as well.
Excellent.
And then we make sure you go back to your office and your CEO is happy that you came to Live2Lead. That is what makes us different.
Thank you. I mean, this is excellent. If anybody is hearing us and anybody is listening or watching us, I think they should just take the time to visit our website, live2leadghana.com, and just have a view of all the information we have there, all the speakers we have there. But before we even say any more things, let me just ask this. It's a blend. What should the participants expect from Live2Lead this year? And although you've mentioned a few of the speakers, I know you've mentioned David Ote Bassen, you've mentioned Sir Sam Jonah, you kept mentioning Sir Sam Jonah, but tell us who are the headline speakers and what should our participants expect from Live2Lead 2025?
Gideon, we have a whole buffet waiting for everyone who is bold enough.
Let me raise my shoulders.
A whole buffet of delicacy waiting for everyone bold enough. And I said to attend Live2Lead, you have to be bold. Let me say that on record. Only bold people, confident people can attend this event. It means that for you to attend this event, there's something about you. There's something about you, because the kind of speakers we bring represent or reflect who we think you are. That's what everybody needs to understand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start from the beginning.
Okay.
You're going to be hearing from the New York Times best-selling author, #1, a leadership expert, sharing strategies for personal and organizational growth, Johnson Maxwell. Every year he's always featuring. There's no
you can't miss that man. You can't miss that man.
And obviously, the global businessman and chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, sharing his insights on leadership for prosperity. Sir Sam Jonah, did you say you want to still miss this event? Hey. Then, listen, guys, listen.
Yeah.
Legal consultant and executive chairman of AB and David, delivering a keynote on leading individuals on organizations to create wealth. If you're an HR manager, you CEO, please be yourself and your HR and your team. Come to this event.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have Dr. George A. Donko, president and chairman of ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development. He's going to be addressing strategies for economic impact. Did you say you are missing this event? Okay.
I don't think they said they are missing. I don't think so. I don't think they're saying that.
Then we have Mark Cole, the CEO of Maxwell Leadership. He will be addressing sustainable leadership practices. Listen, if you're a C-suite executive, a senior management member, a supervisor, don't be like those leaders who say training is only for junior staff. Come and listen, come and garner information so that your organization can remain sustainable. Don't miss this. Then we have an extra lineup of speakers from Valerie Burton, Anthony Trucks, Tiffany Bova, Jesse, Cole, Craig, Groschel. You don't want to miss any of, and of course, we are having our only female Ghanaian representative come in. You don't want to miss her. The one and only Nora Bannerman Abbott, CEO for Sleek Garments Export Ghana. You also want to come and hear how she will teach you strategies, how to ensure sustainable business, because she has been doing this for years. For those of you that know Nora Bannerman Abbott, you know she's a leading voice in her business. So please don't miss out. These are you. So it's a combination of both. Our event is hybrid. It's an international event. So our global speakers will be virtually imparting us, and then our local speakers will be here with a one-on-one experience. So Live2Lead is always contextual. It's culturally relevant to us. So don't miss out. You're going to have the international feel. the local feel, all of them, the experience alone, Gideon, is going to be
I
amazing.
know, right? I do, right? Well, I'm just going to show the speakers on screen so that our viewers will see. So as you can see on the screen, it's not like she's just talking. No, I mean, she means business. What she's telling you is true. You can see John Marshall, you can see David Dote, you can see Tiffany, you can see Dr. George, you can see Sam, you can see Nora, you can see Jessica. I mean, you just can't have all these people coming together in one room and you think that this is just going to be normal. You just can't think that. You can't think that. You have all these people coming together in one room to just share
One room.
and just pour some kind of fire and impact. Oh my goodness, you can't. I don't think, like I was telling Emmaline, that you are not saying you want to miss, and I'm emphasizing it again. This is not something you are planning to miss. I believe that you are actually making preparations and asking questions on how to register and how to participate. So I'm going there. I'm going to ask Emmaline again. So if someone wants to participate, if someone wants to register, how did they register? How did they, start the process?
Okay, so please take your pen and your paper and start writing. Please, it's
Yeah.
very important. Our website is www.live, like LIVE, number 2, leadghana.com. So www.live2leadghana.com. Or contact us at info@live2leadghana.com. Contact us. We are always there to serve you. We respond to our
All the
emails
time.
promptly. And then you can also call +233 55 666 7718. +233 55 66 7718. You can also call +233 540 708 433. I'll say it again, +233 540 708 433. We're looking forward to reaching out to you, or you can send me a DM in my LinkedIn page. I will definitely give you a response.
Thank you, thank you. So, can I ask? Does this website or registration process apply to organizations as well, or is just for individuals?
So, if you want to purchase for individual, I'm like a group ticketing, then you can call any of the numbers I mentioned. Call them and they make your request, and we'll process you as soon as possible. But for individual purchasing, please go to our website and do the needful. I think I want to also push that we have packages available. We have several packages available for you if you want to buy. You want to be a patron. If you are registering 10 or more leaders, you receive patron partner benefits, and you get post-event discount, brand visibility at the conference venue, and rebroadcast rights for internal use in your company. But if you also want to sponsor us for further packages, we have silver at 45,000, gold at 65,000, platinum at 85,000, diamond at 110,000, title partner 150,000. All of this are you can find more information about our conference, the package details on our website, or you call us. We will send you an email, a brochure immediately. Please, I want to reiterate again. This is for CEOs, COOs, CFOs, CHRO, CTO, CMO, managers, etc. You will gain strategies to align organizational purpose and profitability. You will gain tools to foster innovation, accountability, and sustainable success. You will gain the skills to identify and seize growth opportunities in challenging work environments or business environments. And you will also gain insights to translate leadership excellence into financial results and social impact, all for 2,500 citizen person and 1,000 virtual for an in-person experience, post-session coaching, conference packs, the leadership clinic. This is where you have an interactive session to troubleshoot challenges and apply Maxwell principles, rebroadcast rights, team activation impact session, and of course, a certificate. And for those of you who are in human resources like myself, you get a chance of getting a certificate in continuous professional development in human resource management from Georgia State University at a fee of only $25. Are you saying you're meeting me there?
Wow.
Okay. Don't say we didn't tell you. You have to be there.
Well, so you see, you are here, you are thinking this is just another leadership conference you have attended for so many years, and so you see the benefits that comes with attending Live to Lead 2025. Well, don't say we
Oh,
didn't tell you.
yes.
Don't say
Oh,
we
yes.
didn't tell you. Okay.
You can't miss
Well,
this. You can't miss this.
yeah. So I have another question, an intriguing question. An HR or a CEO or a managing director will say that, well, I have not budgeted for this. They cannot bring their staff because it's not part of their budget. Do you think Live to Lead Ghana 2025 or Live to Lead, can be used as a staff strategy development? Because some people think that, this is not part of our budget. Do you think this fall within a strategy development for their staff?
As an HR practitioner myself, I'll tell you, see, for over 16 years experience in human resources, you cannot take out a leadership training event out of your budget. Granted, you may not have known about it, but even if you send yourself, the HR manager, you attend yourself. Come and experience it, so that you will now. By now, I think between September and October, companies will be doing budget for next year, right?
Yeah.
Then you put it in your budget. When you go back to the office, say, please, I beg you, next year, put it in your budget. That's what I'll tell you. If your company refuses to pay for you, pay for yourself. I certified as your Maxwell person. My company did not sponsor me. I have sponsored myself.
Yeah.
Because personal development is your responsibility as well. As much as the company is also responsible, you also have a responsibility as well. So invest in yourself. That 2,500 you used to buy that Brazilian hair or that new shoe, that new bag, if you pay. If you didn't get any value, come to me and tell me I should return your money for you. Come and tell me you didn't make the thing, it didn't change your life. Come and tell me that. Come and prove to me that the information you got was cost 90. You will tell me, Emmaline, sign me and 10 of my members for next year. I'm telling you.
This information is excellent, and I know that whoever is watching us is not going to go back there and just sleep on it. And if you're an HR, I know that you're going to start processing some documents. If you're an employee, I know that you're going to chase your HR and tell them there's something coming that I think we should attend. There's something coming that I think we should attend. So I just want to encourage anyone or everyone watching us that Live to Lead is not just a normal conference or leadership conference that you've been experiencing with other people. This is an exceptional, transformative leadership conference that once you find yourself in a room, you will never leave being the same person again. So, Emmaline, if say someone is so unsure, we've been telling people that they should not doubt Live to Lead and the power of what the Live to Lead is bringing, what would you tell such a person who is so unsure about whether or not to make the investment to attend Live to Lead?
Gideon, I think from when we started this session to now, everything I have said is the reason why you must make an investment. If you have seen the lineup of speakers, I have given you the benefits of attending, and you're still unsure, then you're not passionate about transformation.
Yeah, not at
You're
all.
not passionate. There's certain opportunities that come but once in a cycle of life.
Yeah.
It will come again, but it will take the same cycle of life that you went through. Meanwhile, between now and that time, there's something you're supposed to get in life. There's something you're supposed to experience. There's something you're supposed to have received or experienced. Why would you want to wait Why would you want to wait for an opportunity when the opportunity is here at your doorstep?
Yeah.
If we decide to take Live to Lead to Rwanda next year, then you have to now buy tickets. Like but now it's in
Yeah.
your country, it's in Ghana, it's live here for you. Take the opportunity. This lineup of speakers that we've brought to you, you won't get to see them. You may not get to see them in the
Yeah.
nearest future. So take advantage of it. Make the plan. Virtual attendance, in person. Make the plan. You can be there. You can even split your staff into two. You are not supposed to. Oh, we are working. We don't have time to all attend. So give some of them the virtual. Let those who can come in person come in
Yeah.
person. Let's not give an excuse for greatness. Listen, with greatness, you cannot make an excuse. Do not delegate the responsibility of your life to fate. Take it by your hands. It's all about you.
Excellent. It's all about you, and you just can't be in your one corner. Live to lead is all about you. So try as much as possible, make provisions, it's never too late to we are still, if you are an individual, we are still we've just started the month, and salary will come at the end of the month. Your salary will come. You can always prepare something ahead of Live to Lead 2025 on October 10th. Emily, I know that when we started, you started, talking about the importance of Live to Lead and how it has gets impact on the nation as a whole, and you emphasize that it's even more important to bring people in the public sector. Can you tell us more? I want you to emphasize more on how Live to Lead ties into Ghana's leadership and development news today.
You know, leadership transfer. I said it earlier that you cannot rise above the leadership of your country to a certain level, in
Yeah,
the sense that you may have to struggle 5 times more to make a certain impact that would if the country given. For example, let's assume we had a certain business environment that enabled SME innovators and leaders to thrive. So let's say that we have removed a certain law, or we've initiated a certain policy that says that 70% of local products should be in the supermarkets or should be sold, and we should only allow 30% of foreign products in the country, right? You
yeah.
know that it will be possible for us to compete. Am I wrong? Mhm.
No, you're not.
That way, then the government goes ahead to initiate a policy to ensure access to raw materials, access to resources to produce. The regulators, as the FDA, Ghana Standard Board, they are more lenient, more effective when it comes to ensuring what's it called, registration of products, ensuring quality of products, ensuring products meet a certain standard. You know, all of those things put together, ensuring access to finance, enhancing access to market variables for SMEs. You know, you won't have to struggle so much to be an entrepreneur in Ghana. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Aha.
yeah,
As an SME consultant, I know these things. But because in the absence of that for now, my fellow SME innovators are struggling a lot. So if you are lucky to even see an SME innovator, even with a product in the market, the person has had to struggle about 5 times more than if this policy I said has been instituted has come to pass. You get what I'm saying? Aha. I mean, if you listen to the likes of Sam Jonah, Mr. David Adote, if you hear how they had to get to where they are, hey, some of us, I don't think we would have been able to make it. Yes, we'll give up. They had to go
yeah,
through a lot, and you see, some of them, because of people currency, human capital, social capital, they've been able
yeah,
to get to where they are. And some of them too, for entrepreneurship, you need to have a certain kind of trait, a certain level of you have to be adventurous, you have to be a risk taker, you have to be confident. Not everybody is like that. So personality also comes to play. But if you all will, no matter your personality, if you all hear the same word, the same information, you are all going to be pushed towards achieving greatness. All right. So it is very important that we have public service stakeholders in this game, because when our public servants get it right, we are fine. You go to Rwanda, you go to now Burkina Faso, you go to Kenya, you go to Mauritius. I mean, they've put in certain things in place to ensure that their people are not struggling so much. There is nothing like a perfect situation, but at least that kind of tenacity to want to not give up, or the double the energy or 5 times the energy you need to spend on being an impactful leader. You don't need to go through all that. I remember Gideon, the more you put in that kind of unnecessary or needed stress, which can be prevented, it
Yeah.
puts our health at risk. Our mental health is at risk. You know that, right? And so the quality of life is reduced. Now in Ghana, people don't get to 65.
No.
Do you know why? It's not because they're not taking care of themselves. So they have to survive. They have to thrive. And the body has a certain limit. You cannot push the body beyond a certain limit and think that it will live longer. No. So if we also engage our people in our events, it will make it easier for our leadership to be able to be effective leaders, and then we the followers will also be happy. At the end of the day, it's all about what? National prosperity.
True.
Right? Is that not what our theme is all about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we don't engage them, and you say national and they're not represented, then we are joking. So we are inviting them to come and invest, take some of the training budget, bring your leadership team, come and sit down and let's think together. Let's reason together. What I love about Live2Lead is also the interactive session. When after the speakers are done, then we can now have members of the audience also bring their ideas, ask their questions, bring about. It's always fantastic to learn from our participants. It's amazing how even some people from public service have intelligent things to say. Listen,
Yeah.
everybody matters in Ghana. I am a Ghanaian. I love my country. I stand for people of value. I stand for people of intelligence. Everybody has something to offer, especially those that give themselves to offer something. So please, it's important that we engage the public sector as well in our events. And we're looking forward to, in the years coming, engaging them on a bigger level to ensure that we are also impacting the same information that they need to move to the next level.
Excellent, excellent. So, borrowing from the Maxwell, everything rises and falls on leadership. So, whether the country is great or it is not, it's because of leadership. So, everything rises and falls on leadership. So, once again, Live to Lead is 360. It's your life, your corporate life, your marital life, everywhere, every aspect of your life. So don't take it for granted. Now, before I have a final question for you, but before we go, I want you to re-emphasize on the ticket categories and the cost of tickets, and then also I want you to emphasize on how to register, and then once again let's mention the names of the speakers who will be speaking at the event, how long it will take, and then I'll bring in my last question, and then maybe we can wrap it up.
Fantastic, so if you are just joining us, you're welcome to our Live2Lead Q&A session. We have done this because we can't wait to host you. We can't wait to host you. So I said earlier, in case you missed it, we have a buffet of delicacies waiting for you. We have the #1 New York Times best-selling author and leadership expert who will be sharing strategies for personal and organizational growth, John C. Maxwell. We have global businessman and chancellor of the University of Cape Coast who will be sharing insights on leadership for prosperity, the one and only Sir Sam Jonah. We also have legal consultant and executive chairman of AB and David, delivering a keynote on leading individuals and organizations to create wealth, David Ofosu-Dote. We also have president and chairman of ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, who will be addressing strategies for economic impact, Dr. George A. Donko. And then we have McCall, the CEO of Maxwell Leadership, addressing sustainable leadership practices. And also we have extra lineup of speakers waiting for you from Madam Nora Bannerman Abbo, the CEO for Sleek Garments. We also have Valerie Burton, we have Anthony Truck, Stephen Imbova, Jesse Cole, and Craig Rochelle, all bringing fresh insights on leadership, innovation, and transformation. And we are having this at the Chartered Institute of Bankers Auditorium. Thank you, CIB Auditorium team, Thank you, CIB, for giving us this venue. It's one of the most beautiful, venues for a professional institute. Thank you so much for partnering with us this year. We are so grateful. So those of you that are in the banking sector, you also cannot miss this. Remember, we have the president and chairman of ECOWAS Bank coming. You don't want to miss this
No,
as
you
well. If
can't.
you're from a legal industry, you don't want to miss, Mr. David Obosudote. If you are from the mining industry, if you're from business industry, you are from education industry, you don't want to miss say Sam Jonah. And obviously, if you are a person of leadership and personal development, you don't want to miss the Mr. John or Pastor John C. Maxwell. All happening in Accra on the 10th of October 2025 from 8 a.m. If you want to participate, it's very easy. Please bring out 2,500 for in person, 1,000 CDs for virtual, and please log on to our website. We'll be waiting for you to give you all the attention. www.live2leadghana.com. It's liv2lead Ghana.com, or contact us info@live2leadghana.com. Call us +233 55667718 +233 540 708 433. We look forward to your participation and potential partnership to make Live to Lead a transformative experience for your organization and Ghana's leadership community. We cannot wait to see you there.
We can't wait to see you there, and we can't wait to, in fact, network and socialize with you. Emmaline, I just want to say thank you very much for making the time to come. I know that you're a very, very busy person, but when we called on you to, share, some insights about Live to Lead, you're ready to, support, you're ready to, share. Like you said earlier, you are willing and always ready to, give out and impact life. And so I just want to say thank you so much for making yourself available and also being on this live Q&A session with me. My last question before we go is, what would you tell our participant that in fact, let me put it this way. What are you expecting our participant to take away from Live to Lead 2025 when they come? What are you expecting? What is the expectation? So hey, if you come to Live to Lead 2025, this is what I know you are going to take out of Live to Lead 2025. So tell us, what do you think our participants are going to carry away from the room?
You're going to get an experience you'll never forget.
Gosh.
I have lived with every single Live to Lead experience. I can still see myself in the hall reliving the experience, and that alone is the push that just keeps me, that sustains me in this journey of life. You will definitely acquire actionable strategies to drive sustainable wealth and prosperity. That is a guarantee. You also connect, we said it earlier, you connect with industry leaders and expand your professional network. That is, we're not compromising on that one. And obviously, you'll be inspired by the insights aligned with our theme. And let me state our theme for you to hear in case you missed it. Our theme this year is leading for sustainable wealth and prosperity, empowering individuals and businesses for long-term success and growth. Very important. So you'll be all our speakers are going to be speaking in line with our theme. So please make it a day. You don't want to miss this. Take this and then go back and do your. And this is what I will end by saying. Live to Lead is a very strategic event that will enable your strategy sessions. At this time, people they are going to be traveling. The management team will be going for their what we call it retreats. They'll be going for their strategy retreats. Don't go for your retreat without coming for Live to Lead. That's what I'm telling you. Because you may not factor certain things you need to factor. You know what I'm saying? It's too late to plan when you fail to plan. Simple.
Yeah.
So come to Live to Lead, get all the insights, then be impacted and be inspired to attend your strategy retreat. I trust you, me. Your year on year will never be the same. Take it from me.
Thank you so much, Emmaline. She says, come to Live to Lead, get all the strategies and the inspiration and everything you need for all your strategy sessions before you go on your annual strategy retreats. Otherwise, you'll be missing some key strategy points. Otherwise, you miss a lot and you still be having some loopholes and potholes in your strategies and all that. So I just want to take this moment to tell you to pay heed to what Emmaline has just shared and said that first come to Live2Lead Ghana 2025 before you go and do your strategy session. Well, Emmaline, I just once again want to thank you so much. I know you are a host partner on the Live2Lead Leadership Conference project, but I just want to thank you very much for availing yourself and making time to share this wonderful and beautiful insight. I know that even though we don't have, some people are not able to watch us live, and they will be able to have access to this session.
Oh, yes. I'm going to share the link.
Yes,
I will share the link, and then definitely people are going to watch this. People are going to call. I know it's going to happen. And I'm just want to say ICS Africa Limited is proud to be a partner to this event, proud event organizers as well for Live2Lead. We are coming to take you that we know when ICS Africa is on any event is nothing but excellent by the special grace of God. So guys, don't miss out. CTL Transformation Leadership is the one leading this event. Thank you, Dr. I don't want to call, I almost call him Dr. Samuel.
That is a call for him. That is a call for him to get right? That. You should go and do that.
And obviously
he doesn't want to, but you should go and do it.
I tell you, if I will give you the doctorate ourselves.
Yes, you should give it.
Yeah, and then Coach Sarah Jessie, lovely lady. I love that woman to bits. All the way from is it Switzerland or Australia? Which of the countries is she again?
Yeah, it's Switzerland.
Yes, Switzerland. Yeah, she's always supported from all the way. Of course, Dr. Yalpebi. Yes, the one and only Dr. Yalpebi. Thank you so much. And then we have Coach Doris Ahiati of Crescendo Consults. Thank you so much for also being part of this. And of course, to the amazing CTL Africa leadership team, our darling Joy, our sweet Gideon, sweet Vivian, Priscilla, Elizabeth, the rest of the crew. You guys are, you are so amazing. You don't want to miss this, guys. Come and join the movement. It's a movement. Live2Lead is a movement. I'll see you. I'll see you.
Thank you, Emmaline. Thank you for being on the call. I appreciate it so much. And this is why I say goodbye to you and to the audience. Thank you for being with us and listening to all the beautiful and wonderful insights of Live2Lead 2025. It's something you don't want to miss. In fact, she has told you several times and she has told you more than 10 times, more than 20 times. Live2Lead Ghana 2025 is not something you want to miss. And if you are an organization, you are planning your corporate strategy session this year, you cannot have your corporate strategy session without participating in the Live2Lead 2025 conference. So make a date with us. It's on October 10th, and it's going to be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's going to be filled with excellent speakers who have lived leadership and have the experience to share whatever that you yourself cannot find anywhere. So I just want to encourage you to take the time to visit our website at www.live2leadghana.com to get all the information, all the payments information there. Thank you so much for being with us, and I'll see you at Live2Lead 2025.
Nobody ever thought their way to success. Nobody ever hoped their way to success. Nobody ever wrote goals on a planner to success. They acted. Action is what attracts. It's the action. It's the movement. People need to hear your story. People need to see your vision. And when you learn to communicate, you pass it on to others, and you help so many people make a difference in the world. So let your dream come out and learn how to communicate it with excellence. Thank you very much. My name is John.
I'm your friend. Thank you.
And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do that now.